Hey, 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 who's up? Who's up? Who's up with me? Hi, everyone. I'm going to do a video for you guys. I have decided to do the signs, all the star signs. Starting with Aries tonight. I was going to try to have the meditation music in the background, but it is, for some reason, it's not playing. Maybe I'll get it right next video, but we're going to start and do a video with star sign Aries tonight. Let's see how that goes. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Let's see here. I already have 5 cards on the table. I'm looking for the 6th card. I usually do 6, so we're gonna try to get one more, and then we're gonna clarify, okay? Well, let me stop real quick. I already have a card, and I just want to say this to you guys. This message may or may not resonate with you guys. If it does, take heed to it. If it doesn't, don't take heed to it. Don't try to make it fit. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If I say he, it could be she. If I say she, it may be he. Flip it, reverse it, however you need to do. If it applies to you, then that's wonderful. Please heed to the message. If it doesn't apply, then let it fly. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say at this point. I've already meditated over these cards. We do have 5 cards on the table, and I just got my 5th card, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that one. Oh, no, that card don't belong in there. This is like the one I should have left in the box. So we still need a 6 card spirit. Can I get 1 card? We're doing Aries, okay? This is Aries. And I will label this Aries, okay? Spirit, do you have 1 more card for me for Aries? Yes, you do. Thank you. And we have that card, and this is the last card. I'm going to put this on top, and we're going to flip it over and see what's at the bottom of the deck. My first card, let's see, I had a good spread that I was doing before I started this video, and I was just seeing how things would work out. It was a really good one. I wish I had recorded it. We'll see if this comes out and it repeats in a different way, or if this is going to be a totally different. So this is for Aries, okay? So I have 6 cards on the table. And we are, I'm just going to let this charge and put that over there. 6 cards on the table, and we're going to see what Spirit has to say to Aries. So this is for Aries, okay? Star sign Aries. First card is the quest card. It is on the table, and it is in reverse, so I don't know what it looks like upright, but it came out like this, okay? In the upright, it says a specific or unclear state of search and effort to reach a goal. So Aries, it's in the reverse. A specific or unclear state of search and effort to reach a goal. So are you having problems right now with trying to reach a certain goal? You have a goal in mind right now, and maybe you're experiencing some difficulties in trying to get to this goal. Maybe something has come up unexpectedly, or maybe, I don't know if you're working with someone on this goal and they're not cooperating, or they're doing something that you didn't expect for them to do, but it's in the reverse. It's saying that you're not meeting that goal right now, and things are unclear. So we're going to get into it a little bit more. So the second card is the fortune card, and it is in the upright, okay? It says luck, destiny, and unexpected turns, a symbol of prosperity, fate, and the unfolding of events beyond control. So I just said Did something happen unexpectedly? Like, could it be somebody you're working with or some circumstance? It could be anything that happened that you were not expecting. And this card, the luck card, says an unfolding of events beyond your control. So something happened somewhere that's hindering you from reaching your goal that you set, or something that you're trying to do at this time. I don't know exactly what it is, but whatever it is, you're trying your best to get it done. But something did happen that's beyond your control. Unexpected turns. But it does say it's a symbol, unexpected turns, a symbol, luck, destiny, and unexpected turns, a symbol of prosperity, fate, and the unfolding of events beyond control. Yep. Yep. So something is in the way that's hindering your progress and whatever goal it is that you're trying to reach. Third card is the ambition card that is in the upright. This is the desire to achieve and develop a higher status, skills, and success, and to compete. So it could be something at work that you're trying to achieve. Maybe you're up for a promotion or a raise, or you've applied for a different position on your job that you're looking to acquire, be successful in that area. This is going to give you probably a higher rank in some type of way, a higher status. It's probably going to give you more, what I want to say, power, control over things. So, and plus more responsibility. So that's something that you already know goes with this position that you may be applying for. So you, right now, you have this desire to achieve this higher status, whatever that is. So I'm thinking this is something at work and you're willing to compete for that position, whatever it is. So maybe other people are competing with you as well. Okay. Fourth card is the void card in the upright. And it says, feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost. Now, why do you feel lost and feel like this, Aries? It says you're feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost. Why do you feel this void? Is it because that there's some things that's in the way of you reaching this goal? The goal could possibly be the desire to achieve and develop a higher status, gain some skills. You want some success in an area and people are competing with you. Maybe, or something is competing with you. If it's not people, something got in the way to try to hinder this goal that you're trying to reach. And it's got you feeling a little void, a little empty. I don't know why you feel empty. Is there something else going on besides this? You're feeling a bit lost. Maybe you don't know how to achieve this goal. Maybe you've done everything you know to do and you kind of have to stand still and you're feeling a little empty. You're coming up empty with ideas. Fifth card is the angel card right here. Okay. Angel card says a pure, well-intentional person, divine protection and messages. Oh, so if you're having problems with your goal, is there someone in particular that is not well-meaning towards you? Because your intentions seem to be pure in this. And maybe someone else that's in competition with you is doing it the sneaky way, the sly way, the cheating way. If this is something that is going on your job and you're trying to, get this promotion and this raise or whatever it is that's going to give you, it's going to increase your salary. It's going to give you some power, some control, and some bigger responsibilities. You're up for it. You're really, ambitious and competing for this. Something has happened. Could it be that someone that doesn't have good intentions, that's not doing things the right way, that's competing with you on your job? Is that the person? Is that what's affecting this from moving forward? or stopping you from reaching your goals or something to that effect, because you're the one that's pure and well intentioned. You got divine protection and you receive messages from the Most High. So you are doing things the correct way, the right way. So this is saying to me, you have integrity in how you do your job already. And this other person that's probably competing with you doesn't have good intentions. They don't have integrity. This person is probably a slickster. They're probably a liar. They probably don't do things right on your job when it comes to their job where y'all work at. And maybe they maybe spreading some rumors about you, lying on you, trying to keep you from getting this position. There's something that's in the way. You got the luck card that's in reverse. Here it is upright. It's the luck card. But it came out in reverse. And it says the occurrence of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. So again, something that is in the way, keeping you from receiving this position, this lucky. You would consider yourself lucky if you were to get this position, but somebody else is trying to sabotage. That's the word I heard, sabotage. Somebody's trying to sabotage you from getting whatever this is. So it's either on your job or it's in some other area, some area in your life. Somebody is trying to sabotage you from receiving something. Aries. Okay. We're about to clarify these cards. We're going to start with the quest card that is in reverse and try to see if we can get a little bit more in depth and see what's going on, okay? 12 minutes in, let's see what we get. Spirit, why do we have the quest card here that's in reverse for Aries? Aries. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Why is the quest card in the reverse? Can you tell me what's going on? This is for Aries, please. Clarify the quest card in the reverse, please. What's going on for Aries? Why do we have the quest card in reverse? The quest card in reverse, we get the lovers in reverse. So is this on your job or is this between you and your romantic partner? Because the first thing that came out is a lover's card. That might not necessarily mean that this is romantic in a sense, but it could be. But it came out in reverse. And it says self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, fear, commitment. Okay. So this appears to be leaning towards romance, your romantic partner, whether it's just a partner, a partner, your woman, your man, your wife, your husband. This is someone that is romantically linked to you, connected to you. And this card is coming out in the reverse, which means that you guys are not in agreement on something. You're not moving in the right direction. You're misaligned right now. Y'all are having some disagreement somewhere, some dispute somewhere. There's an imbalance between the two of you guys on probably a specific subject or a specific goal, as we mentioned in the beginning, that you're wanting to, be successful meeting that. And it seems like somebody is there's conflict between you guys, making bad choices, okay? Let me show you. It's the Lover's card on the reverse. And this came out for quest in reverse. So your quest or whatever it is, your goal that you're trying to reach could be hindered by a romantic partner who is not in agreement with you. They seem to be not working with you. They're working against you, okay? Whatever that goal is. Okay, you have anything else on the Lovers in reverse for the quest card that is in reverse? Anything else on that? Or are we moving on, Spirit? What say you? Oh, okay. We got the Seven of Wands upright. Okay. So this person is challenging you. If you look at this person in this card, it looks like they're fighting off, using one of the wands to fight off the other six that seem to be advancing towards that person. So if you use your imagination, it seems that this person, those wands are being held by someone else, and this person is defending themselves. They're fighting off the others. This is a card of challenge. This is a card of competition. You're feeling like you have to protect yourself and this goal, this idea, this thought of this goal, and push through. You're being very defensive, which is why you're swinging at them folks coming at you, or somebody coming at you with whatever it is they bringing towards you. You're defending your stance on why you're trying to reach this goal. Okay? I don't know what it is, but you're maintaining control of yourself in the whole process. You're not losing this. You're really steady and you're focused on it. You're standing your ground on this. And this other person is challenging you, or some people. We're going to move on to a fortune that's in the upright. Spirit, why do we have fortune in the upright, please? Can you tell me that? Oh, thank you so much. For fortune in the upright, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Let's see. Now look at this. This is the fortune card is in the upright, but it is saying that there's unfolding of events beyond control. It's something that you didn't see coming. And then you have the Eight of Wands clarifying the fortune. And it says that you're frustrated. You're frustrated because there's been delays in reaching this goal. You know, you're having to change the timeline to when you can reach this goal because of delays and distractions and disagreements and arguing or whatever else is going on. You know, so a lot of waiting for people to get on board, you know, and things have slowed down. So this is why the fortune card is out here, because this is stuff that is events that's beyond your control right now. And you're feeling a little slight panic from that, but you're not trying to lose your cool about this. You're trying to stay focused, but because things are slowing down and it's kind of frustrating you in a little bit, and you want to really reach this goal, whatever it is. Okay. Do you have anything else for the fortune card upright, Spirit? Okay. Let's see. We're 18 minutes in. Please like, share, and subscribe. While you're watching this video, go ahead and click that like button for me. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Share this video to someone. This is for Aries. Okay. Next card to clarify the fortune card upright is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay. So let's see. If you look, this person is in this on this picture is tied up, and they have a blindfold on, so they can't move and they can't see anything. So this person is limited. This could be you, Aries. You're feeling limited right now, but this is something that you think is happening, that you're not able to make any moves at this point because of this person or whatever this is that's in the way of these people. You're thinking that you don't have no moves to make, that you can't make any moves to go ahead and move towards reaching this goal or whatever it is. You're being your own worst critic. You're criticizing yourself for some reason, feeling inadequate about this. But what you need to do is release all those negative thoughts, about yourself. This is something that is reachable. You need to be open to new perspectives and new ways of doing it. There's more than one way to reach a goal. But you need to be open to that and not be, I hear the word stubborn and stuck on one way when you have all this opposition against you. Accept that you're able to take care of this even if this person or these people don't agree. Whatever it is that's going on, you have been equipped to take care of this without anyone else. I don't know if that's going to create some strife. I have no idea, but that's what I'm hearing. We're going to move on to ambition in the upright. And for the ambition card in the upright, it is a desire to achieve and develop a higher status, skills, and success. This is where it's two parts in this. One story is a romantic partner that's in the way. This is the part where we talk about the workplace, wanting the promotion, wanting the new position or whatever it is. I don't know if both of these apply to you. Pick one of these stories if it resonates with you. But this is a different story concerning the workplace where Aries is trying to vie for a position that they're looking for. They're looking for this promotion. They're looking for their higher status, the skills, the success that comes with it, the responsibility. They're willing to take that on. And also they're going to get that salary increase, which is going to help probably with the situation at the house. So to clarify, that ambition card is the Sun card in the upright. Okay? Sun card is a good card when it's in the upright. It says positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. So if you get this position on your job, this is going to make you feel really good about yourself and about your home situation. This is going to really be the answered prayer, that you sent up, to resolve some issues. It's going to put the money in your pocket that you're looking for, that is going to resolve some issues, some serious financial issues, and possibly some things that you really need to take care of. So you really want this position. You're trying to be in a better place on the financial side, and this is why you really want this job. So the Sun card is a positive card. It's almost a yes card, but I'm not going to say that because tarot don't normally say yes or no. But it is a card of encouragement, of happiness. It is a card of joy. It's a card of pleasure. It's a card of happiness in your life, like a happy time. And it's saying that you being ambitious to try to get this position, if you get it, what you're thinking is that this is going to bring the sun out in your life. This is going to bring everything together like you've envisioned it in your head with your ambitious self. And, this is going to change things up for you. There's going to be success for you. You'll be able to launch some things that you've been wanting to launch, but you haven't been able to do that. And it probably is going to bring you and the family out of a place, a financial place that wasn't so good. Anything else on ambition? Do you have anything else for ambition in the upright for Aries? For Aries, please. Are we done with ambition? I think we are. Yes, we are. Yes, that's what I heard. Okay. All right. We're going to move on to the Void card. This is the card that I had mentioned earlier where you're feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling like you're lost. And I was saying, I don't know why you feel like you're lost. Maybe you're feeling like, this is not going to happen. And the Sun card did just come out to kind of encourage you not to feel bad about the situation, because it's very possible you are going to be successful in this area. And so the Void card is just giving me more insight into how you feel deep down inside. This is what you're not telling anybody. This is what you're not saying to anyone. This is what you're keeping to yourself. So this is like your innermost, how you feel, okay? On the outside, people will never know you're feeling like that because that's how Aries are. They kind of keep that, poker face. Spirit, what do you have for the Void card upright? Clarify the Void card upright for Aries, please. Thank you so much. I think we got 2 cards. We're going to go with the first one. Okay. So the Void card is clarified by the 10 of Wands upright. This is a card of burdens, of feeling burden. If you look at this gentleman in this card, he is carrying a bunch of wands. It looks like he's struggling to do that because maybe they're heavy. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so for you, Aries, you're feeling like weighed down and this void, sense of feeling void, because this is a lot right now that's on you. Nobody really knows deep down inside how you're feeling like this is a lot of pressure for you right now. And so you're keeping this to yourself. And this is why you're feeling that empty feeling, feeling a little lost, not really sure what direction this is going to take, if you're going to get it, if you're not going to get it, this is going to happen. If it's not going to happen, that's why you feel like that, because this is a lot for you to carry. This is a lot for you by yourself. You feel like you're doing it by yourself because at home, you having these issues at home with the partner or whoever this is to you, this romantic person, and they're not understanding how heavy this is for you. But you're not really wanting to explain so much, because then you would have to go into this and explain this innermost deep feeling that you're feeling, where you got this poker face on right now. You don't want nobody to see it. Nobody can see it right now, and that's the way you want to keep it. And you're really not trying to continue to keep explaining to this partner of yours what's going on and how this feels to you, how heavy it feels, because they're going to start prying and asking you questions, and this is what you're trying to keep hidden, okay? Because on the outside, you've always been the strong person, and you don't want to appear like you're not strong. You are strong. You're human too, okay? So sometimes you are going to feel like this, Aries. You don't always have to be so super ambitious to the point and wear that poker face when something's not working out, that you continue to hide stuff. Being strong, you can only do that for so long, okay? No matter what sign you are. It's okay. Your second card that fell out that I saw later, oh, this is a good one. This is the 7 of Cups. Okay? This is clarifying this void card that it fell out with the 10 of Wands. So while you're feeling all burdened and everything, if you keep persevering and keep pushing, if you look at this card, just a bunch of cups. And there's a bunch of good stuff in these cups. There's some good things. There's jewels, there's treasures. This is the goal. This is where you're trying to go, Aries. This is your goal. So this is what you've been trying to reach. Maybe what you've been trying to explain to your partner. And you're tired of talking about it, but this is what you can't take your eyes off. Then you keeping your eyes on the prize, because if you get that position or you get whatever, it could be not necessarily a position, it could be a deal. A business deal could be anything. Whatever that is, if you get this, Aries, this is what you're trying to reach. And it's not a bad thing to want the nice things, because this is something you're going to share with someone else. And this someone else is not fully understanding. They are fighting against you for some reason. They're not in agreement. It's almost like what you're trying to do right now, they're not believing in it, maybe not believing in you that it's possible. I don't even know if you told this person about this position on your job that you're trying to get. But this is the goal. This is what's in your head. This is the vision that you have. Okay. I see why you might feel a little empty, because you got somebody that's not fully in agreement with you trying to do this for y'all. It's not just you. Because that's a lot, and you're trying to share. You don't have to share, but this is your partner, so this is what you're trying to do. And some kind of way you try to reach this person, they just fighting, they challenging you. And it's turning the house upside down. I know it is. It's going to be okay, Aries. We're going to move on to Angel in the upright. Spirit, what do you have for the Angel card in the upright? Okay. What do you have for the Angel card upright, Spirit? We almost at the end, y'all. Oh, you know that, Aries? We almost at the end. You're a cross watcher if you're watching this for Aries. You need to understand what your partner, the Aries, is going through right now. And you need to be a little bit more supportive to your Aries partner. Quit fighting with them. Quit challenging them. Quit making them feel like they're inadequate and they can't handle certain things, and talking to them in a condescending type of tone. And, you know, if this Aries is a man, quit making them feel like they're not a man. If you're a woman and you're the cross watcher, you know, you're probably running your mouth right now, down talking this person because you don't see no results. You think he should be doing this, he should be doing that, and things that you want, and this and that and the other with this man. And I'm just saying, if it's, you know, that's the way it is. You're the cross watcher as a woman, and the Aries is a man. He's out here trying to get you what you want because he loves you. And he trying to reach the goal. Did you see that cup? Those cups? Let me show it to you again. While you messing with him and fussing and fighting with him, this is what he's trying to get you. Look at them cups. That's a lot of cups, baby. Leave that man alone. And vice versa. If it's the woman out here and she, you know, got some type of position she trying to get, regardless of where it's at or whatever, and you the cross watcher and you're a man, leave that woman alone. Quit fussing and fighting with that woman and messing with her. Get your ego in check, cross watcher, messing with that Aries woman, and you're a man. Get your ego in check and quit feeling like you inadequate because she's ambitious and she's trying to get some type of position that's going to bring in the big bucks. For y'all, she's not doing it for herself. Okay, so we're going to clarify the Angel card. Let's see what's happening. You love that person, cross watcher? Stop it. Leave them alone. Leave her alone. What is the what card do you have for me for the Angel card upright, Spirit? Oh, I got two. Okay. The Angel card is the one where I mentioned earlier. It says a pure and well-intentioned person, divine protection and messages. Okay. So you, Aries, have pure intentions. Remember, I mentioned that if this is on your job and you're trying to get that job, that there's someone else on that job that is also competing for that same position. But you are the well-intentioned person with divine protection. You receive messages from the Most High, so you're more than likely a praying type of person or a spiritual type of person. You walk with integrity, and you're gonna do the best job you can for this job. You're not going to skimp about this job. You're not going to play about this job. You're not just coming to work, you know, riding the clock, none of that. You're not that type of person. Whereas this other person's probably a little lazy, and they try to get away with what they can and still get paid. They probably take long lunches and disappear and hide and all kind of stuff. And you're not like that, Aries. So you want this position. So you got two cards here, and I'm going to see why the Angel card is here. And I have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Nine of, is that nine? Yeah. Okay. Nine of Wands. So both of them came out in the reverse, which is crazy. So I'm going to show you. Okay. Nine of Wands. Five of Swords, both in the reverse. Okay. So for the Angel card, looking at the Five of Swords in reverse, there's, wow. The person that's competing with you on your job has some type of resentment towards you. Why they have resentment towards you, I don't know. This person could be an Aquarius, an air sign. They have some type of resentment towards you. You guys may have fallen out before about something. I don't know if this happened on the job, about the job, or outside of work. This could be a friend of yours that you do associate with outside of work. And you guys might have fallen out before. Maybe you guys are not really on speaking terms anymore, which is why this person decided to compete with you, because they're mad because y'all are not cool like y'all used to be. They do have a desire to reconcile with you, but right now they're in their ego, and they're that's why they're competing with you right now, because you guys probably fell out or had an issue. Maybe you said something to this person, being truthful to this person about how they don't have integrity when it comes to their job, and they got mad at you for, they felt like you was checking them or something like that. I mean, y'all probably fell out, not really talking like y'all used to. But they do desire to reconcile with you, to get back cool with you underneath all of that. But this is why they're competing with you, because y'all fell out, according to this spread. And you have a desire also, because this was your boy, but at the same time, you kind of like, you're an Aries, you're not about to kiss nobody's butt. If they want to be mad, you're gonna let them be mad, and you cool with that person if they want to be cool, but you're not about to kiss them. You standing your ground on what you said, okay? And that's what you're doing. And they don't like that because they know that about you. I don't know if they thought maybe you were supposed to let them slide with what they're doing, and they feel like you a traitor or something because you talking to them about how they're not, doing right on the job, and y'all are cool. Maybe you feel like it's a reflection on you because everybody know y'all was cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're the supervisor over this friend, and they thought they had it easy and they could just continue to do this up under you. I don't know. You take this how this resonates. But this person does have a desire to be back cool with you again, but right now they're mad at you and they're in their ego, and this is why they're competing with you about this position. The second card, remember, we had two, is the Nine of Wands in the reverse, okay? And on this card, I'm trying to see if this is about you or this other person or your romantic partner. I think this person on your job, since y'all fell out and y'all are not really speaking like y'all used to, and all this has happened, I think this person is becoming a little paranoid that if you get this position, you're still going to be over them, but you have more rank which means you have more control, which means you have more authority over this person, and they're feeling a little paranoid about that. Because they feel like since y'all fell out, you might be really, really mad at them because y'all haven't made up yet. And if you get this position, they feeling like their job is in jeopardy because they're thinking, this is them, not saying this is what it is. They're thinking that if you get this position, you have the authority to get rid of them. They think it's that bad that y'all fell out like that. Now, I don't know if this was, but that's what they're thinking. And they're exhausted thinking about this because they need that job. They're realizing them not taking it seriously up under you and slacking off and taking these long lunch breaks and long regular breaks and stuff, and just because they work up under you, they're feeling like now they need to take it seriously because it's very possible you could get this position because you're probably the best person for it. So you've already put your bid in for this position, and this person's probably thinking you're going to get it. They just applied knowing that they don't qualify, just to, probably stick a thorn in there, somewhere for you because they're mad at you right now. But really, this person is overwhelmed. They're on the edge. You know what I'm saying? And people probably asking them, what's up with you and so-and-so? Why y'all not, I don't see y'all talking no more. So they're being very defensive right now. So they're kind of acting out of character. There's a lot going on in this person's head. And they don't feel, like when they come to work now, they got to work. Because that's how they feel like that's what they got to do because they don't know where y'all at right now. So they're not liking that. So right now it's a struggle for this person to, being cordial and coming to work. They got to be serious now. This is how they feel. And they don't like the fact that y'all are not talking, but they do understand that what you were saying was the truth, okay? Last card is a luck card, and it's in the reverse. In the upright is the occurrence of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. But it is in the reverse because somebody feel like they had it. It was gravy for them to work up under you, okay? That's what they felt. They felt like the job was going to be so super easy. Y'all are cool. Y'all could have been best friends. Y'all friends outside of work. They go to work and they just slack, clown, and not really doing their job like they supposed to. And this is what I just heard. This dummy, by applying for this position, knowing that they don't qualify, has put the spotlight on them. So now they're being watched. That's what I just heard. It put the spotlight on them because everybody know they don't qualify for the position that they applied for. And so when they put their name in the hat, it put a spotlight on this person to where now they're being watched. So what they think about you is wrong. You're not the one that really has to do anything. They're already being watched and they don't even know it. Because everybody that put their name in the hat that applied for a position is considered. They looked at, and then they run the qualifications. Then they start looking at they work, how they've been working, which could easily trickle down to looking at attendance. Could look at break time. Could look at maybe they pull out the cameras. It depending on what they see. Leaving early. No, no call, no show type stuff, and calling in all the time and stuff. They start looking at everything because all of that is considered when you applying for a position. So maybe this person feel like their luck is running out, which is why it's in the reverse. So this really ain't got nothing to do with you. It's above you. At this point, they did this to themselves. Then the spotlight is on them, but they think it's you. Probably they think you talking because they think you mad at them. Like that. They think it's like that, and that's not even it. So this is a two-part spread about your romantic partner, the position that you're trying to get, and then your friend at work that you was cool with outside of work. Y'all fell out. And that is what's going on in this spread. So, again, Aries, if this doesn't apply, let it fly. This could be somebody else, cross-watcher. It could be reversed. Take it how it resonate. Don't take it at all. Spirit, I need clarification for the luck card. With 45 minutes in, I would like to end this. Can I get one card for the luck card? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So the luck card, clarification for it is the 10 of Cups. And it is in the upright. That's a really good card. Along with the 7 of Cups. Okay? And the Sun card is on the board as well. So for the 10 of Cups, this is divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, total love and support. This is everything that I said that was going on. Divine love is what you guys should have at the house right now. Y'all not in alignment. So it's not as divine as it should be. When you're in alignment with one another, it is divine. Okay? So this is something that you want to happen. Okay? I also feel like not only do you want this to happen, that this is what's going to happen. But this is what I feel. Okay? You're going to get that divine love. I feel like the harmony is going to come back between you and your romantic partner. And it's going to be beautiful like it was before. Because you are going to get this position. And this is what I feel. The alignment, you guys will be back in alignment. And it's going to make you feel really good inside that you guys have resolved y'all issues at the house or whatever it is. Y'all back in alignment. Y'all back, back in the saddle again, so to speak. And this is going to be very fulfilling for you. And then when you get this position, that's going to be the cherry on top. Where you're going to feel like all your dreams have come true. The family's content. All the strife is gone. Things is going well. You secured the position. You got the finances that you need. Now you can move forward with whatever it is. This quest was the first card that was in reverse. That was stagnant. That's why it was in reverse. It was stagnant because you needed the finances. So whatever this is, could be a vacation. Maybe it's something that you wanted to do. It could be, future planning for the kids or something. Whatever it is, it wasn't moving at first. But when you get this position, it's going to move. It's going to resolve all the issues. Everything is going to move in place. All the pieces they're going to work together. Everything is going to fall in place. And even you and your friend, that support is on the card. It says the family contentment, total love with your family and support. So that is the support that you used to get from this friend. So you guys will resolve that issue. When, I don't know. It's not telling me that. But you guys will resolve that issue. You will be getting this position according to this spread. And you're going to resolve your issues with your romantic partner. Okay? All right. That is the end of the read. I hope that it resonated with you all. And I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. And as I mentioned before, this is for Aries. If it resonated with you, let me know. Aries, drop your comments down below the video and let me know if this resonated with you in any way. Let me know. If it didn't, it's okay too. I will be coming out with other videos, cross watchers. If you know anything about what I'm talking about and this resonated with you as well, please drop your comments below and let me know how this resonated with you. I wish you all the best. Until next time, peace, love, and light.